What's up, guys? I'm not sure who's all in here yet or not. I was sharing it, so sorry. There's nobody in here anyway, so somehow I have a magical like. So, yay. I'll take it. I feel good. And then there were none. Hello. What's happening, everybody? Whoever's in here. I am drawing a human eye. I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's human and it's an eye, or it's an eye. Or at least if it's not obvious, then I'm really, really bad at what I'm doing then. All right. That's nice. Thank you for that, Sherry Martin. I hope you were happy with yourself. Wow. I see today is going to be one of those days. So, yay. Hey, hello everybody. Hey, cats, how's it going? Can you hear me, cats? I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not. I didn't check to see if the sound was working. Is the sound working? Okay, good, good. Is the sound working? Okay, good, good. Midnight snack. Got to figure out what me and Chris are gonna do for lunch today. Honestly, is I'm I'm hungrier than normal for whatever reason. So I was thinking about it. I posted the 6 pictures and 6 hell of a boss characters that I did. I think I have it written down how many markers for each one of those. So I might do a weird challenge for that one here in a little bit. I just gotta like go back and make sure I have a count for all 6 of the hell of a boss characters that I did. Um. Okay. Are you getting tested for it, or? I mean, it's not like it used to be. So it's not. I don't know. I know the spectrum of autism is a lot more encompassing than what it used to be, and stuff. So like I'm not as familiar with any of it as I used to be because when I was married to my ex-wife, she was a special education teacher. So, and her brother is on the more severe end of autistic. So I knew that much stuff about like with his situation, but not like commonplace stuff or information. I guess is the right wording for it. But hell, I've had people tell me I was autistic and shit. So I don't ever know really. Well, let me know what they say, because that's a big information kind of thing, you know. I am good, Ace. How are you? A little bit ago, I had a couple people come in and uh, say fart machine and shark something. I don't know what the hell it was, but other than that, I'm having a good day, and I'm hungry as shit. Other than those two things, I'm having a great day. Mostly just I wish I wasn't as hungry as I was, but I mean, you know. Oh, I don't know, man. Good. I'm glad you've done more art, Ace. That's awesome. That's exactly it. They haven't touched grass in a while. We went and touched grass yesterday. Uh, oh yeah. No, Katz was talking about the people who said the dumb comment earlier. Who's that bored? A lot of people are apparently that bored. You know, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Common decency and stuff is not so common anymore. You know, that's all. All it pretty much boils down to, in my opinion, is it's just not as common as it used to be. Not yesterday. I told you we touched grass Sunday. We went Sunday and came back yesterday and enjoyed the mountains. Crystal and I. It's always fun to go up to the mountains here in Las Vegas. We go up there every so often and touch grass and shit. Connect with the natures. I'm good. V, how you doing? Yes, because we live out in Las Vegas, so our like twilight hour is it's pretty gorgeous out here, actually, for the most part. And depending on where you are, the sunsets, are kind of better or worse or whatever. So like when we were up in the mountains yesterday or the other day, the sunset was very, very pretty. And so yeah. I don't know about that one. I mean, everyone's born that way, I believe. I don't believe you just become that way. Um, yeah, well, the sunrises here kind of suck ace because they'll just yeah, V, I remember you. Um, in the morning around like this time, no matter where you're at driving, about 7:30 to like 9ish, it's like the sun is in your damn eyes, and it's there's no way to keep it from blinding you, pretty much, if that makes more sense. Like it's just there in your face. I need a drink of Coke. I am. I am. I decided I wanted to redo her from one I did in 2017. Um, so that's what we're doing. Couldn't really figure out what I wanted to draw today, so I'm gonna do a stencils to pencils thing where I take a painting that I've done, years ago in spray paint, and I redo it in um, this style. So done it with a couple other ones, and it's a lot. To me, it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys actually give a shit or not, one way or the other, but I think it's neat. So, um, Hell yeah. Yeah, see, I did that one a while back. This one's on a magnet. And I did this one back in August, but the one that I'm recreating is this one. I did that one back in 2017. So, and that one's all in spray paint. So that's the big deal is spray paint versus painting. Let's do it. Hell yeah, Cosmic, that's awesome. What are you paying? What you paying for voice actors, man? Not that I'm saying I'd be a good voice actor, but you know, what are you paying? Well, then you can't say you're hiring actors, voice actors, then, Cosmic. You can't say you're hiring voice actors if you're not paying them. So, just as a heads up on that one. Uh, Ask for them, ask for voice actors, ask for people to help your project. But if you say you're hiring, people are going to automatically assume money. So just think about it that way. and say, I'm doing an animation and I need help with voice actors and this and that. That way, somebody doesn't go, well, how much? And then you go, well, I don't have money to pay you and stuff. So that's all. Do 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 do. Do do do. Get your cosmic before you get your animation and everything done. Make sure you storyboard it out too, just to help you out in the aspect of like how you want your story to progress, how you want scenes to happen, how you want your voice actors to do certain lines and stuff like that. So I would storyboard out some of your stuff, plus make sure you have your script or your lines and stuff ready for people, and specifically for you, so that you can know what you need to do when you need to do it in a kind of an organized-ish manner to help you out, so you're not just going, well, fuck, I need this scene, I need that scene, the dialogue doesn't work for this scene now, or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, usually that way. I don't know how Disney does any of their stuff, honestly, because I stopped trying to pay attention to Disney years ago, and what they do, to be honest. My favorite thing you ever hear about Disney, though, is how they used to steal their own animation to do new scenes in movies. I always thought that was the kind of the most interesting thing. Like the scene with it's Mowgli in the Jungle Book. They have it's for like three different. It's in three different movies that they just changed shit on, just drew over it and the animation stills and drew it over. So Cosmic. Doing that though, you're going to run into the lips not being right or the dialogue not matching your animation. So be very, very careful with that. So getting your animation done first tends to, well, it leaves you open to having to redo a bunch of animation because the voice doesn't work, or the voice, or having to redo a whole bunch of voice work because the animation doesn't fit. So yeah, be careful with that. I get you're excited, but there's a process that you might need to like follow a little bit to make sure you're not reworking and overworking the same thing and again and again and again, and then it get frustrated and you like, fuck this, I don't want to do this project anymore, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you have to draw. So to animate something, think about it. If I want this to just have her tongue go out or go back in, like her start with her sticking her tongue back in, and then her tongue going or sticking with it, sticking out, and then it going with it to go back in. You could do it in like three different stills, but I'd still have to redraw all of this three different times and then change this each time just to do a quick animation. If I wanted a really clean animation, this would be 300 times that I'd have to draw and color it and change it differently each time. And then, you to do that flip book, like how Disney used to do it on paper, and then you'd have the flip pages and stuff. So yeah, think about it that way. Animation's not something that you just you jump right into. You kind of have to build into that whole thing. So, um, good luck, and I hope you can get some stuff going with it. But just remember, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, and lip sync. Because that's why people do voice work first. Like, think about the movie Aladdin with the original Aladdin movie with Robin Williams as the genie. They did his voice stuff, and then, well, they did most of the animation first, and then they had to go back in and change massive amounts of scenes with Robin Williams as the genie because Robin Williams ad libs and changes the dialogue based on, or whatever his day is. And usually what he says works better than what somebody wrote down, right? And so then you get people having to go, oh shit, that was smarter and funnier than what I wrote. And now I have to change, 1,000 frames of animation for this like 3 minute word clip that, or a couple minutes of wordplay that was changed or made differently. All right, good luck. See you later, Ace. And good luck with your crafting or whatever craft it is you have to do. Yeah, there's a lot to do with it. So, like, look at the animation that they had to do. Okay, hell of a bot or has been hotel. Nifty's sing along, sing or song for clean it up. That's 200 beats a minute. in that song that they had to animate to and get, you know, Kamiko Glenn and Nifty on screen to sync up. So that's a lot of practice and a lot of, you know, stuff. So just know you're getting into some big time work there, buddy. I mean, yeah, that depends though, and that changes on how long somebody's speaking that language. But like, yeah, good luck though, man. I hope it works, or I hope it's so much fun once you start getting into everything that you're the work doesn't seem so bad, is what I mean. Because it's going to be a lot of work, you know. But I think you should be able to get something going. Maybe, I don't know. I don't no idea when it comes to animation, other than for me to animate something, I'd have to draw out a billion frames, and don't really want to do that at this point in time in my life. So I got to start figuring out how to edit video better now, though. Soon. That way I can take these lives, edit them down into like a 30-minute start to finish painting, do the voiceover work for it, and then repost them so people can, you know, help me get the long view hours that I need, because this isn't working as much as it's not working as much as it had been working. So hello, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Um, Thank you, Double. Hmm. Thank you, Double. I appreciate that. So yeah, Cosmic, get your character designs done. Get your character designs done. Get your angles of each character and stuff like that worked out and figured out, and that way, because you know you're gonna have to draw your characters multiple times in different angles and different shots. So make sure you get your angle or your characters down really well. Crap. There we go. See you later, Cosmic. Good luck. Can I give tips on how to get more views on shorts, even though I have way less followers than you? What are you talking about, Cats? Like, I don't know what you mean. And I mean, you can, but I don't need shorts views as much. I need I need people watching the lives. I need people watching my longer format videos and stuff like that, not shorts as much. I don't really care about the shorts as much because, like I said, it takes 3 million shorts to get paid by YouTube, and I'm not going to get that anytime soon in 3 months. So, yeah. But also, my short stuff doesn't get as big of people watching it anymore because I'm not doing the full version of the short where it's like start to finish anymore like I used to do. People like to watch that, but they don't like to watch this. How's it going, Natalia? How you doing? Yeah, Natalia, right? Yeah, people don't like watching the shorts of me just like doing the cleaning thing. Oh, I don't know. That's not right. Awesome. Well, hello. How are you? And I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the channel. I've done that, Cats. And it just depends. Sometimes it doesn't work. I've done that kind of trend. I've done like the ocean eyes trend and some of the other trends, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But again, the short trends aren't really what I'm worried about as much as getting my long watch hours up. I've stopped pushing the shorts as much. That's why you don't see me. That's why I do the lives more than I do shorts now. Because it used to be I would just do this without talking to you guys, without interacting, and just doing the long, or doing a recording and then editing it down and stuff. It brothers, huh? What up, Amy? How you doing? I know her skin's not yellow, but there's a reason for this ivory color first. No, wasn't made a few days ago. I'm doing it. Everything you see is live. So every time I see your profile. Oh, my profile picture. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, I haven't. I need to update it again. I think maybe change it from Uchiro. Maybe I'll just put myself back on it. 23. Well, we're at 4 right now, so we'll see. Also, I'm curious because I said it earlier, and now I'm curious. Oh, I didn't write down the damn markers for these. Oops. Oh well. I was gonna see if I had all of the markers wrote down for the other hell of a boss characters I did, and I don't. I didn't write it down because I'm a big dummy like that. Is it raining? Oh, that's hey, brand new. I haven't used it. Yay! That needs to go in a different box then. Say hi and like. Like, that's all. Just say hi. I don't know. For new people, mostly cats. There you go. You've already hit the like button, so. Alright, hope anyone. Well, hi. I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna say Pama or Pama. Pama. Hi. How are you doing anyway? Uh, I wonder if my friends from high school will ever like watch this stuff and go, God damn, he couldn't draw or he couldn't color in the lines on at school when he was in school or some shit like that. I distinctly remember one girl that I still know pretty well today saying that I couldn't even color in the damn lines. So yeah. Well, hi, Steffi. How are you? Well, good. Thank you. Yes, it is Harley Quinn. Old Harley Quinn from like the 90s. Do. Oh, people are actually liking that on Instagram after I shared it. That's neat. Then you're not old enough to know where Harley Quinn came from. Because the 90s animated television or animated Batman show is where this Harley Quinn comes from. Actually, that's where Harley Quinn comes from. Yeah, Harley Quinn comes from the 1990s animated Batman cartoon, and she was a um, made for that cartoon character that became a comic book character. So she got her start as this beforehand. Harley Quinn's original appearance is this, and then she went to that appearance and more deranged and kind of like red and blue with pigtails and stuff like that. But that's how she used to look originally. Well, like I said, 1990s. Um, the original Harley Quinn was red and black with that. Hold on. Harley Quinn. Original. Design. Wow. Google's not right. Yeah, there you go. That's that's her from the show. And then all the different versions of Harley Quinn. Uh, yeah, there you go. Straight up that one. So, yep, 1990s cartoon. Uh, that's the one that you see nowadays and stuff. So that's the one we get now over this design anymore. That wind out there is bad today. That's cool. Hell yeah, chibi styles are neat. I've never really got into doing the chibi style stuff as much. Even back when it was like first kind of coming out and being popularized by people. I had a friend in high school. Actually, her name was Stephanie. And we called her Steffi. She was really good at like chibi-fying people. That was an interesting person back in the day. I don't know whatever happened to her, but hope she's all right. Maybe. I don't like this. So I don't know. I talk more than I type, so each their own. You know. This way real quick. See if it'll. Do 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 do. What up, Haru? Cosmic was just here a little bit ago. You don't have to shut up. Subway Surfers is, I used to play that like a lot back in the day. Temple Run was another one I played. It's just like Subway Surfers, but just it's not the same. It's not quite the same. It's the same game, just different. I bet it does. Temple Run, maybe. You'd have to look. I have no idea. It's a lot like Subway Surfers. It's just a little different because you're running like an old temple style thing instead of a subway, and you get golden idols instead of spray paint cans, and that's about it. Same game though, pretty much, just different name and skin type thing. And I think I want to say Temple Run was first, but again, I don't know, and I'm usually wrong when it comes to like knowing when things came out before other things. So, yeah, great. This is why we do Black last, Keith. It is exactly like that. Because Katz is an awesome person, Steffi. If you haven't followed Katz, go follow her too. She does great art. I love her redesign characters a whole lot. I think her redesign characters are so much. I can't help you on that one. That works, Steffi. Um, Haru's a rebel, Steffi. That's how. Why are you evil to yourself? That doesn't mean anything, or that doesn't mean you're mean to yourself. Even if the characters are hard to draw, it doesn't mean you're mean to yourself because you want to draw them. Oh, I bet. There's times, man, I'll be painting I'll paint something, and then after I'm done painting it, I'm like, God, man, that took everything out of me. Like that took a lot out of me. It's hard to explain to people that don't understand what art can take out of you, you know, because it's the emotional toll of it, of building it, making it, and creating it, and putting your energy into it, and stuff like that. So it's very much hard to explain that to people sometimes. Or at least in my case, it has been. I've never really been able to explain how sometimes after I do a painting or to do art that I'm like emotionally and mentally fucking gone for a little bit. Like I have to sit and kind of recoup after I do art sometimes. So do 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 do. I'm blending the shit out of this. Come on, stupid white pen. Marker. When in doubt, dab it out. That might be a short saying soon. When in doubt, dab it out. Draw them regular and then draw them chibi. Maybe. I have no idea other than I have no idea. Sure, tell me the name. What is it? Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, whatever. I mean, if you have fun with it, that's all that really matters, even if it's a kid game or what. I don't want to have to open this. What up, Mika? How's it going, Mika? When in doubt, dab it out. See you later, Steffi. He is passed out on the beanbag, happy as hell. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Put the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Well, I'm about to have to sign off for now, but I will be back in an hour, 2 hours or so. Um, All right, see you guys in a bit. And plus I gotta let this dry some because like uh, well, it needs to be dry before I can really mess with it some more. See you later, guys. Run away, Haru. See if you can get checked out because you're sick, you know? So, anyway, you guys, I'll see you later. Gonna go to lunch with Crystal and uh, see you guys later. Bye.